lovely Milky Way galaxy. So we all think that giving up is the best idea for us at that specific time, but it's not. You should never give up on anything in life. Whether it's your favorite sports team, whether it's your favorite book, whether it's your favorite TV show, whether it's your favorite movie, whether it's your favorite video game, or any movie, or any TV show, or any, whatever it may be. You should never give up on anything in life. Sure, sometimes you feel like it's impossible to, or not impossible, but it's difficult to, finish that book that you really loved after you put it down for, let's say, a month or two, or however long it is since you've read that book, or listened to that book. Same thing could be said about, a movie. Say you start watching a movie and then you put it down and then you forget about it and then come back to it like months later. Or same thing with a TV show. If you really like a TV show, or you think of it, a TV show as good, and then you put it down and then you completely forget about it and come back to it months later. Same thing with video games. Same thing with pretty much anything in life. If you put something down and then come back to it later on, that's giving up on that. And you shouldn't do that. And sure, there are some TV shows that I've, stopped watching and probably should get back into watching again. Whether it could be the Shadow and Bone film, or a TV show, it could be a book that I started reading that I just haven't read for a while. Not saying that I've done that, but hypothetically for that book, or a movie that you started watching, whether it be on Netflix, whether it be on any streaming platform, whether it be on Apple Music or Apple Movies or whatever it is. You should get back to it at some point, whether it's a month later. Basically what I'm just trying to say is, don't give up on something just because you're doing something else that's greater or better than that previous thing that you put down and haven't touched in a long, long time. And I also need to do that for myself as well, because there's things that I've put down that I have not put down, but that I've stopped watching, or that I've stopped listening to, or that I've stopped, reading, or things of that nature. Sure, I may have completed that game, but there are things that I may have missed in that video game, or, things that I may have missed in that movie that I've watched, 1,000 times, or something like that. It's just, basically, don't give up on something that you love. No matter how difficult, or how many times you've seen that thing, or how long it's been since you've watched that thing, or listened to that thing, or read that book, started reading that book and then haven't read it in a while, or don't don't give up on anything in life. And it could be your sports team because they had a losing season, or it could be basically anything in this world that we've started but have, just forgotten about it. Don't forget about those things that you started. Sure, it may take time to get back to them, but remember that we need to complete a task at some point in our lives, whether it's reading a complete book, whether it's watching a movie all the way through, whether it's watching a TV show all the way through, however many seasons it is. It could be one season, it could be 8 seasons, it could be 20 seasons, it could be however many seasons. Things like that. I've given up on things in life, but I've also come back to those things that I've given up on. Like, for example, on this YouTube channel, back in 2017, I just gave up for about 2 weeks and deleted a bunch of videos, which I've talked about in the past. But since that time in September 2017, I've come back stronger and better than ever, I feel like, in my humble opinion. Now, everyone has their own opinion of me on my YouTube channel. Everyone has their own opinion on me on my Instagram account. Everyone has their own opinion of me on my Facebook, and even on Twitch as well. So, if I would have given up for the long term, I don't know who I would be. I would be a former shell of myself, which is not a good thing. You know, giving up on something isn't the right way to approach life. Just keep doing, keep trucking along, being the best version of yourself. And learning from, from your mistakes in the past, whether it's stopped reading a book that you started a long time ago, or listening to that said book on audiobook for the first time in a long time, or starting a movie on Netflix or HBO Max or Hulu or one of these other streaming platforms, or Paramount Plus, or whatever it may be, and then go back to it and remember that, hey, you started watching that film or that TV show, and you need to get back into it because there's a new season coming out, or there's a new whatever it may be. I hope that makes sense to a lot of you out there. Just don't give up on that TV show that you loved if you started watching it and then stopped watching it because you thought it got bad. And I've done that with a TV show. I've done that with numerous TV shows, like The Walking Dead. After season 8, I just stopped watching it, and now there's 11 seasons, and it's almost over with. I need to start getting back into that. Like I mentioned earlier, the Shadow and Bone show. I'm like 3 or 4 episodes into that show, and I just stopped watching it. And I'm sure there's other things I could list off here, but I'm not going to. So, we got a couple birthdays to wish today. Oh, but before I do that, I just wanted to say that there will not be a piece of information on the 21st because I couldn't find any information out about her. So the next piece of information will be on the 29th of this month. And then the 1st of June we'll have another piece of information. So look forward to that. And so let's just do the birthdays and let's say goodbye. So I want to wish Julius Shear a happy 30th birthday today. I would like to wish Aggie K. Adams a happy birthday today, and Lindsay Palis a happy birthday today. The next birthday we have is not till the 21st. And we have one birthday on the 21st, then we have one on the 22nd, multiple on the 23rd, multiple on the 25th, multiple on the 26th, one on the 26th, multiple on the 28th, multiple on the 29th, and then that's it for the month of May. So, I will have a brand new vlog for you tomorrow, and bye-bye.